day 19. I'm off. I'm back to my early sketch. It's 6:30. I've got I think 22 or 23 mile day. It's starting to get hotter again, so I wanted to get an early start, and I love the mornings when the sun is coming up, so that would be perfect. I'm heading to Pontevedra, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't stop at a mercado yesterday, so we're raw dogging it this morning. No coffee, no fruit or any kind of breakfast. So I'm just gonna walk and walk and walk until cafes open up, and then I'll take my first sitting break and the much needed caffeine. Wish me luck. We have some other pilgrims out in the wild. Crane City. Feeling very thankful. Wow, I was only 1 mile in, and I was starting to get that kind of panicky, like, oh gosh, dinner. Most restaurants in Vigo didn't open until 8 p.m. So like, I was kind of banking on being able to get breakfast, because this is like a city, not like a small town or like tiny rural village. It seems like a big residential city. And I was surprised that all the restaurants were opening so late on a Sunday, and I was like, oh gosh, when will I get coffee? When will that happen? Because I don't know, I'm like feeling the heel blisters, and it's just very early in the day to be looking at my watch so much. But then that cafe appeared, because the universe is listening and the trail provides, and I got a cafe con leche and a tropical juice that was delicious and a croissant. I was able to go to the bathroom. I met the funniest bunch of whistling German pilgrims, and they kind of just lifted my spirits. And I think that the tape is sitting a little bit differently in my shoe right now, because I don't feel the blister as much. So yeah, things are looking up. It's crazy what a cup of coffee can do. Second coffee break of the day. I've only gone basically 3 miles. Ah, the yellow arrows are back! Yay! I don't know if you could tell, but this hill is so steep. Whew. Another crazy hill. I have a feeling I'm going over the top of that. Right, that was about 650 feet of elevation gain, in a pretty short distance, but it actually feels good because I'm not slamming my heels down as much. So I'm actually enjoying it. Oh, you're cute. Oh my goodness. Wow. I know, I love it.
Area when you have kids.
Wow. Pretty. What a view. I know.
I just think that when we get to the next town, we join with the sense of Portugués, the next albergue, which is a big municipal one. I think there are less than 50 people.
Oh wow. To do it at the next albergue.
You hope.
You hope. We're officially under 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Are you hoping to get your...
I'm putting that out into the universe.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I probably could have taken a day off like in Bayona.
Oh, wow.
But overall, like the apart from Lisbon was pretty. I mean, there's not.
Hello. Are you friendly? You're so cute. I've made a friend. You coming with me? So cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Come with me to Santiago. We're heading down this valley, and then I think we have to go up the other side of it. And I'm hoping from now until then there's coffee in between, ready for my third cup of the day. It's a little hazy today, but it's not so hot yet. Pretty. This town is so cute. All right, I just separated from Joel and Chloe. Joel is a clinical psychologist, but retired. Originally from northern or upstate New York, but has spent most of his life in Minnesota. And we just got to chatting, and he's very friendly, and it was really nice to have like a little company. And then Chloe joined us, and I guess Chloe and Joel have been bouncing back and forth since Porto. And Chloe is a Canadian, French Canadian. She's from Halifax. She's done several Caminos. And we were just gabbing about the experience so far and past experiences they've had, and it was really, really nice. They are back there getting coffee. I wanted to go a little bit farther because there's going to be another good coffee spot up here, and I'm going quite slow today. I'm only gone like 9.2 miles and it's already 10:30. So I just wanted to kind of keep on keeping on. But I might run into them again. Joel is staying at an albergue before Pontevedra, but Chloe is coming all the way to the same spot as me for the night. So there's a good chance I'll run into her again. Look at these hydrangeas. Wow, stunning. All right, so I'm getting close to a town called Rodondela, and that's where anyone that split off to do the central Portuguese route is going to meet back up with the folks that chose the coastal route. So, and I've already been seeing an steady increase of pilgrims. So that's where I'm hoping to stop, get coffee and a little snack, maybe some lunch before heading back up the valley. And yeah, I think there will probably be a lot of pilgrims there. Going down, down, down. My heels don't hurt. Pain isn't real. Back to my roots. Jamón y queso sandwich. Just had a ham and cheese sandwich. Third coffee of the day. I chose a spot in this town where I was the only pilgrim, because I felt like the first few places I ran into, that's where everyone was. And you know, every time you're passing through a town or village, you're contributing to, their economy. And I don't know, I just wanted to choose a spot that didn't seem as popular. And yeah, 11:15. This is the end of a stage. So I basically combined 2 stages today. I have about 20 kilometers left. And there's a place that Joel is staying at called Arcade. And I'm hoping to stop there again for maybe a little bit more food. I don't really have any snacks, so we'll see. Oh. Wow. Oh. Pretty. Interesting. Don't really know what this means. I think it's saying, I don't really know what this means. Okay, wait, now I think I know. It's basically saying if I go right, it will be a more gradual incline, but for longer, and if I go left, it will be a steeper incline for shorter. So I think I'm gonna go left. Here we go. Whew. I don't think the phone really captures it, but this hill is actually very steep. Oh, it feels like you are going straight up. Wow. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. And it's pretty hot. Oh. Smells like eucalyptus. I made it to Avenida, and I think I'm gonna get lunch at this restaurant. I read that it's diamond in the rough and has really good seafood. Yeah. With my Coke Zero. Wow. Round 2. Wow, wow, wow. That lunch was so good. This town is known for oysters, and they're so different than our East Coast oysters back home, or even the West Coast oysters. They look different, they taste different, they're so fresh. All you needed was a little lemon. They were like really, really good. And then the grilled prawns were like amazing. I feel like they're the wing version of seafood, because I don't think there is any graceful way to eat them. I think I looked crazy in there, but they were really, really good. And of course they were just smothered in all the stuff, the garlic and the butter, and the bread was good. My Coke Zero was good. I feel well rested. Yeah, I'm definitely running on a high after that lunch, and I feel very refueled. It is 86 degrees, getting very hot. I just reapplied my sunscreen, and the sunscreen I have right now is like zinc based. So when I like first put it on, I'm like white. And so I was like in the process of rubbing it in, and this man walks by and he's like, muy crema, but muy bien, or whatever. Basically, like, you're covered in that, but it's a good thing because I feel like I'm roasting. And if there was ever a day I miss my sun hoodie, it is today. Well, aren't you the cutest thing ever? Where are you going? I just went in this store to get a cold drink and a stamp, because the closer you get to Santiago, I think you have to get 2 stamps a day once you're under 100 kilometers away. And I'd gotten one at a previous cafe, and I think I should be able to get one at my the place I'm staying tonight, because it's a hostel, but I wasn't like positive, because like the guest house I stayed at in, all the towns are, Bayona, didn't have them. So just in case, like now I have my 2 stamps for today, I think. Maybe I've gotten 3, I can't remember. But anyway, I went in to get my stamp and a cold drink, and I decided to get this cute little bracelet that I saw. I'll show you. Isn't it so cute? Oh, I love it. Ah, so pretty. Wow. I have to go over that bridge, but I just wanted to take it in. Those pilgrims. Ah, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This area is so nice. Wow. Why do they look like little sharks? They look like baby sharks. Do, 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 do. Baby shark. Oh, another steep hill. hours. Wow. Oh, it is hot. But what is heat? Heat's not real. Pain's not real. Oh, blessed be the shade. Woo! My woo is coming out. Oh yeah, this is better. Woo! But also going down is hard. Ouch, ow, 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 ow. Wow. It's like 10 degrees cooler under these trees. Oh, I could literally go swimming right now. Whew. Should I? Oh, I like could, you know? I mean, it's not very deep. Oh, but it sounds amazing. Whew. I feel as though I'm just a robot. And my robot algorithm is just saying right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. One foot in front of the other, or I will collapse and die. You're pretty. Yes, you are. Hello. Oh my gosh. They're totally swatting each other's flies away. This is so cute. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh. Wow. I think I'm gonna take a little sitting break here because it's in the shade and I need it. Look how cute this is. That's fun. Oh, they say things. Let's see. Oh, some of them don't, or they are not in English. Back to my seat. I love this chair deeply. Say hi.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Emily, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Those two ladies were so funny. They were just, we were all just kind of joking about how crazy hot it is and how we're just not sure if we're even alive right now or if this is even happening because we're all in just this like heat stupor. They're from Singapore and I was like, oh my gosh, like you must be used to this kind of heat. And they're like, no, we just stay inside with the aircon. And they were saying because Singapore is so small, like we've walked the length of Singapore many times now, which is just so crazy to think about. But anyway, I'm back on the move. I feel like I just brought my core temperature down a little bit and I still get some shady spots. But now I feel like I'm just trying to power through because I'd love to just take a shower. I think I smell really bad. It's now 91 degrees and every time I see a nice shady spot, there are pilgrims there. Whew. We are roasting out here. It's like a little pilgrim watering hole. Oh, what have I been saying this whole time? The trail provides. I could cry right now. Oh, fresh squeezed orange juice. And he gave me free chocolate. Wow. I'm so happy. The trail provides. That man behind that juice truck was so nice. He looked at me and he was just like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Maybe." And he gave me the orange juice. And then he looked at me again and he's like, "Do you want chocolate?" And I was like, "Yes." And he gave me the chocolate. And yeah, now I've got a little sugar bump. And it's still really hot out. But that orange juice was just like fresh. Like, you know, when you just like put the oranges in and it just produces the juice. The jugo de naranja. Yeah. Anyway, I have gone 18.2 miles. It is 3:30. Oops, my watch is paused. And yeah, I think I have 4 more miles left. Wish me luck. This is like a fun little tradition that they do in the Camino and probably other trails, where people will make their own stickers and then give them out to people, or just kind of like stick them along the way. I've seen some really cool ones. Some don't seem even related to the Camino and some do. But I feel like that would be a fun thing to do in the future. Next Camino. I just ran out of water. So, waiting for the trail to provide again. All right, it's time to go back to the audiobook. Right now I'm listening to Lethal White, which is the 4th book in the Cormoran Strike series. Shout out Luce. And yeah, it's gonna take my mind off the heat. It's gonna take my mind off my blisters. And hopefully it'll take my mind off my lack of water. Oh, yay. Mm. Yay. Another orange juice. Just had another fresh orange juice and a little muffin that the woman gave me. And I filled up my water bottle. I went to the bathroom. And I'm using every ounce of energy I have left to get myself to Pontevedra. Ugh. Oh boy. 22.24 miles. It's 5:30. And it doesn't feel like I'm very close to the city. So, oy. Pretty. I'm so close. I can taste it. Ah. Oh, I made it. Today was, if it will focus, 24.45 miles, and it's 6:20. Oh my goodness! Hi, happy day 19. I'm in the hostel. I took a shower, washed my clothes, met up with Katie, and we went and got dinner at the Tapas restaurant, like our usual. And then I got churros after, which were like amazing. And then we went to the Mercado just to get breakfast and snacks for tomorrow. Our plan is to leave here wake up at 5:30, leave here at 6. And today was a long, hard day for me. I think it might have been the hardest day that I've had on the Camino. It was good too. There was definitely good moments, but it was tough. And there were several reasons why it was tough. It was a really far distance, 24.5 miles, and I thought it was only going to be 22. My heel blisters were really bothering me. It was hotter than it was supposed to be, and I was alone, and it was just tough. Like, definitely like in my head a little bit during the day, but also really proud of myself for getting here. And tomorrow is going to be like that, but even worse, like even a little bit hotter and a little bit farther. I'm in the stairwell, but yeah, basically I'm just hoping to get a good night of sleep, and I'm hoping that I'll have a little bit of an easier time, because this really nice woman at the hostel, there was a bit of a language barrier because she only speaks Portuguese, but she's some sort of medicine expert, and she literally performed surgery on my blisters, and my feet are so gross right now, and I like put them on her lap, and she like opened up the kit and like helped me drain the blisters, and she dressed them, and she gave me instructions about what I need to do going forward so they don't get infected. But I think I'm just so relieved that that's over, because they were just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was just causing a lot of pressure on my heel, and it made me really slow today, because I was just really like cognizant of how I needed to walk. And also today was like a lot of uphill and downhill, and it was quite steep when there was elevation change. So like at one point my calf was like seizing up, and Katie gave me some Advil to bring down the inflammation, that's just so crazy to think about. Like, even seeing the kilometers counting down has been like so wild of an experience. And as hard as today was, every time I felt like I was hitting like a low point, something good would happen that would, you know, give me that like morale boost that I needed. Like, even like at the beginning of the day, just like having a cafe being open so that I could get coffee was like huge. And like later in the day, I had kind of like a drive-through and it was kind of bothering me. And that pilgrim Joel came up and gave me like a cough drop, and that's how we started chatting. And all the times I happened to just get fresh squeezed orange juice after I was just roasting in the sun. And people are so, and that woman like helping me with my feet, even though my feet have never been grosser. People are just so kind if you let them, and I'm just feeling so grateful, but also exhausted, and also a little nervous for tomorrow, and also in my feels because all this is about to end. And anyway,